Since we last were together, the calendar has turned from one year to the next. And perhaps you have spent time in the past week reflecting on what has been and considering what will come to be. But I'm guessing we've all lived long enough to know that despite our best laid plans and intentions, the new year will bring what the new year will bring. Because rarely is life predictable. Rarely is life linear. The magi from our familiar story remind us of this. The wise travelers from the east did not have a straightforward path to the expected king. Instead, they meandered. They encountered the political king. They followed a star in the sky. They heeded warnings of a dream. They detoured. From them, we are reminded that detours are okay. From them, we are reminded to pay attention to what is happening around us. From them, we are reminded to be courageous when life takes a turn from the expected path. I invite us to look again at the Star of Bethlehem. The artist Hannah Garrity has this to say: "They come from afar. I imagine the magi as queens of wisdom, wealth, and power, bringing their entourage, a vast number of people to care for them. They journey over the dunes and around the twists and turns, ensuring they arrive safely. And they come to pay homage to the baby, the Holy Child." The artist continues, "From this design, the main motif is the Star of Bethlehem." Do you see it? What you probably can't see is that the Bible pages of Matthew 2 are torn out and glued as texture within the star points, representing our need to constantly break down fear in service to God, who calls us to be fearless in a life of love. And this star pattern reiterates the power of God as our guide, who in this text, part of the art, is showing the way home by another road. And she finishes this reflection by saying, "The Magi seek another way home. I dream of the winding road that is God's call. The road isn't straight. Can you see your next bend?" So friends, that is the question. Can you see the next bend? I hope and pray that each of us will be open to navigating the twists and turns before us as individuals and as a community. I hope and pray that we remain open to where God leads us as individuals and as a community. I hope and pray that we have the courage to explore new routes and to remember that God will never leave us as individuals and as a community. And I hope and pray that we continue to look ahead to the next bend and to know that God's light will guide us. Thanks be to God. Amen.